Welcome back. I'm MTG Joe, and we're continuing our gameplay with Abzan Knights on MTG Arena Best of 3. Friendly reminder, if you haven't done so already, if you can hit that subscribe button, it goes a long way to helping me build out the channel, and it gives you instant notifications as soon as a new exciting video is up. So we've been playing with this deck quite a bit. I'm really enjoying it. Seems like a fun, quite resourceful deck. You got a lot of play. There's a lot of black removal, which gets blocked by Knight of Grace Protects. Benalia is just a powerhouse when you chain a few of them together. You got Knight of Autumn, which does everything you want right now in the format. Mortify is one of the most flexible removal spells. Might be the gate's a little tricky. Guild gates don't. The gates deck don't usually play black. So it might be budget or just, shit. Pass through the turn, meant to play that. Happens sometimes when you're talking, so it might be another deck. So play Benalia here. Would have been a lot better had we played that spell. That was a punt on my end. So still makes sense to go 5 color. Okay, so they've hit most of their colors. They have Gates Ablaze next turn. So it's 6 this turn, and then it's 12. Yeah, so it's lethal anyways. So it's 12, and then that gets you another 6 plus 6. So I have Moment of Craving. Okay, so in that case, I will play the Knight of Grace. If they had the sweeper, they likely take the damage there, but them trying to conserve their life. No, they do have it. Well, I'll just Benalia again. This might be a... I really don't like Gateway Plaza in the deck. You already have your lines come in really slow. So this is some good value here. We get to play the Knight. Destroy the Gate Guardian. Play a land tapped. An attack. We have 2 removal spells afterwards as well. Crassus at all. So playing Clarion as well. Got a lot of sweepers. So the right move there might have been Mortify just to keep threats. We have Conclave Tribunal for that. So they have the Crassus. Just kill it now. Play another Benalia. Last turn. The Crushing Canopies out of the sideboard are really good. So here we'll just Play one. Exile. Pass turn. So unless they're playing like Unmoored Ego, Thought Erasure to the side. It's actually not too bad. Gates Ablaze. So here we have to get rid of it because we're dead. We are 3 Benalias in. The Growth Spiral. So here we can kill the ram and blow up the summit. This is where this card shines. So depending what we draw next, this might be game. Yep, they got it. So our lines could have probably been a bit tighter, but they had quite a few removals. So bringing the Duress, the canopies, the bindings, the fine finalities, get rid of the tribunals, gotta cut 6 cards. The marshals probably don't do enough in this matchup. Even like the first strike, they get outclassed. They have a trample. At least this can protect something. They're more likely to play bindings. We'll do a split. Or bring in the Assassin's Trophies. I feel like we gotta play almost like a control game against them and then just keep cycling our threats. Yeah, let's try it like this. This is a tricky matchup. They main board like 5 to 7 sweepers that are all 3 mana. Play first. So we'll keep this. We got something to destroy one of their big guys. Drop into that. Nice aggressive start. The nice thing is we can have one bodyguard protect the other. The find here is actually good, just in case they do have the first sweeper. Okay, so the one that's protecting is on the left. Gateway Plaza. Vivien's not bad if we can draw some more lands. Duress. So they take the Vivien. That is an odd play. Like something odd. We showed the Benalias and I guess some Conclaves, but we're pretty much a creature deck. Alright. See what our opponent's got. So let's sacrifice here. So what they take here would be somewhat indicative of what their hand looks like. Crushing Canopy would probably be my choice. Yeah. So here, oof, Crisis Angel. It's actually not terrible. They could play the Crisis for 2. They would trade. And then we can just get them back. Then they'll Crisis again for 3. Pretty much behind this one. They have the white source, they're just a land away, and then they'll out life gain us. Yeah. So we need some way to win. Gate Colossus. Yeah, so they hit all their creatures. Not terrible. So we draw the land here. Let's just see what we draw. It's actually pretty cool interaction. Yeah, they play the Angel and gain way too much life for us to come up. That one is a tough matchup. We'll have to see how we can better play against that one in the future. We'll give it one more on this stream, just to see how it goes. Decks felt a bit clunky today. Like, I don't know if it's just the matchups. Keep that. Lead on the tomb, or the shrine. We need double white. So you could isolate a chapel. So we'll pay 2 life here, drop down Benalia. Next turn we can double. Wild Growth Walker. The plains. Actually be interesting. I might hold off showing the green. What did they blow up here? Benalia. It's fine. We still have a pretty commanding board state. So here we'll attack like this. This is good insurance to protect us from any sort of sweeper. They could contempt it, but it's not the end of the world. They'll gain some life, make it a 3/5. Assassin's Trophy, they'll keep on top. Which is fine, we should still have enough damage. Oh, they gain quite a bit. Oh, that's good. Rid of the Wild Growth Walker. Attack with everything. Taking 11 here. Just play the second land in case we draw Vivien. And opponent concedes. So pretty strong showing against Sultai here. So here, what do we want? Settles are probably good. Crushing Canopy for, I think we have enough. Maybe Duress. They have quite a bit to deal. What do we? I think we run it back, just bring in the settles. Let's try it out like that. Them playing like counter magic doesn't make much sense. If they're gonna sweep us, they're gonna sweep us. Our deck will win by playing fast. Woodland Cemetery is good there. So we'll lead on Sunpetal Grove here. that allows us to go forest into woodland. Actually, no, we need to play. I get the Wild Growth Walker. So this can hold back the Merfolk Branchwalker fairly well. So here I think, crap. That was a mistake. Needed to go forest there. And that sets us quite far behind. So we can probably try to catch him with a settle turn. So here we'll just go Godless Shrine tapped. Play the Benalia. I play another Branchwalker. No blocks here. Actually, not bad for us. So we can play a lion. Then we can Conclave, get rid of the Branchwalker. Attacking for 3 here. So next turn, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 22 damage we're going to be threatening the opponent with. It's not the worst. We kind of reset. So just play Benalish Marshal. Pass turn. Settle's a little rough because it does make their future crisis a lot better. That's also quite bad for us. So Wild Growth Walker here. There was a play that we wait one more turn. Or just concede before showing settle. Opponent might play around it in the future now. Play Knight of Malice. Last turn. I think this matchup's probably fairly reasonable. We have enough interaction. Hostage taker will take it. So we'll just concede this one. They're far enough ahead. Three and five with the deck thus far. That does worse to us. Just bring in the bindings instead of those. And we'll run it back. We need to be the more aggressive deck here. We saw in game one, we just overwhelmed them. We will play first. So that looks good. The mana has been smoother, just adding the other green source, so it's definitely the way to go. Play the Overgrown Tomb here. Vivien's nice. So next turn, either another 2-drop would be nice, or like a History of Benalia. Wild Growth Walker. So here I'm just going to treat this as a 4-3. They're not really playing any sort of enchantments, and we need to be the aggressor. Benalish Marshal actually really good off the top. Jade Light hurts a lot here. And Hostage Taker. It's rough. Okay, so we have History of Benalia. Let's just try to go wide in the meantime. This does give him a play with Hostage Taker to take Knight of Autumn to blow up Benalia. Oh, so they go Branch Walker first. That really just gives them a lot more life. Yeah, this one looks out of reach. When they hit those Explorer draws, there's not much we can do. So we'll just protect here. Last turn. So we'll see if they Hostage Taker here. They're not going to be able to get this off the table, so we'll have a chance to just all-out attack and then maybe catch them with the Settle on the crackback. We have a Vivien here. They haven't showed Hydrate Graces in any of these matchups. Last turn. Oh, they're going aggressive here. They don't have Finality yet, so 2/4. Just block like that. Don't know what their play is. They might have Cry of Carnarium. Ritual Sit. So resolve that. Actually not terrible for us. This becomes a 5/3. Here. I don't want him to take it with Hostage Taker. This can trade with Hostage Taker and at least draw us a card. These games have been pretty tough. So they got Vivien. Getting stuck on lines has hurt us. I've had this Vivien rotting in her hand for quite a few turns. Second Vivien also doesn't help here. So I think we attack Vivien here. End turn. Probably the game. They drew the Hydroid Crisis. That puts them pretty far ahead. And the Wild Growth Walker. We might be able to catch them. Block sack. Take a damage instead of 2. So I don't want to shock in the Temple Garden. Oh, they have the negate. So we'll just pass turn here. It signals that we have the settle if we shock and then leave tapped. We'll play the Crisis and then hopefully catch him on the attack in the next turn. Even if they go double Branch Walker. This deck gains so much value. Oh, they got rid of the Duress. That's 7. See if we could catch him. Yeah, opponent's got it. So a couple tough ones. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks and for watching.